to tell a story in 25 words or less. So those are pretty interesting. And then I have a flash fiction I'm going to read for you guys, which is a less than 2-page long story. So my first hint fiction is called Back Home After War. He played Call of Duty, collected guns, and still woke up to screams. Only now they were his. So, less than 25 words. Story, there's a story there. The next one is called Last Date. After years of abuse, Susan finally bought a gun. So, that was that hint fiction. Hints there, you know. Okay, my flash fiction is called The Necktie. The necktie landed silently on a chair as the steps of a small boy's feet echoed softly against the hardwood floor. After curling into a comfortable but unobtrusive knot, the kind most neckties would often land in after being tossed, the necktie sat thinking, as neckties often do, about the past day, the role it had played in the small, dark-haired boy's life. When the boy had fumbled, tying the knot in the morning, the necktie tightened its grip slightly, barely giving the boy enough room to ease his smallest finger between the necktie and the skin of his neck. The small boy coughed. After some debate, the necktie finally loosened his clasp. Next time, thought the necktie, not now while the boy is dressing. To kill a boy while he was dressing seemed obscene. As the day went on, the necktie had watched opportunities pass by. The boy had fallen near an easily snagged branch, had walked unusually close by an easily collapsed bookshelf, and had stumbled into the edge of an easily toppled railing by the stairs. But still, the necktie decided to wait. He's just a boy, rattled through the necktie's mind all day, until finally, there sat the necktie, and there echoed the small, dark-haired boy's feet against the floor again. The next day, the necktie thought the same things, and the day after, the necktie still landed in a slight knot on the chair, the words, "He's just a boy," repeating in its head, footsteps against the hardwood floor sounding in the distance. Truth be told, the necktie quite enjoyed the feeling of the boy's hands worked against its fabric. The boy learned and smoothed certain challenges the necktie posed. It enjoyed knowing that the boy was learning to solve its puzzles, and especially enjoyed the slight change of precision and speed in the boy's knots as his hands subtly grew from small to large. Eventually, the boy stopped growing, and other hands began to tie the necktie around the dark-haired boy's neck. The boy had finally become a man who raised armies, a man who inspired others. The necktie had gotten used to the boy's neck and forgot about its earlier goals. One day, unbeknownst to the necktie, the man raised the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. The necktie felt a soft, warm liquid trickle down its side, and thought about the days when the bleeding man was really only a small, dark-haired boy, easily susceptible to strangulation while dressing. Mein Führer, they had called the necktie, for teaching such a boy to become a man. It rested easy in the cradle of the man's neck, deciding to sleep for the night as the sound of others' footsteps echoed softly in the distance.